Hey, what's up guys? This is Marseille, aka the Property Pastor, coming at you with another amazing video. We want to actually show you today a little bit of progress on one of our rehab projects. It's a home we've recently purchased late last year that we're going through and doing some work on. And the first half of the video is going to actually show you the progress. And the funny thing about this episode was that not long before we could even post a video, we got all our work done, at least good progress, and then our ceiling caved in the kitchen due to water damage. So we're going to show you the first half of the video, just how good things were going, and then we're going to jump over to the back half, which will be an update video, but where the kitchen caved in. So that's what happens with rehabs. You know, they go that way. You run into hiccups and you run into snags, but hey, you keep it moving. So check it out. Hope you enjoy. Hey, what's up guys? This is Marseille, aka the Property Pastor, coming at you with a quick update video. Just want to give you kind of an update on where things are with this particular rental property we purchased. We actually purchased it back December of 2019. So we've been working on it constantly. We've had a few delays with the rehab process. Basically what happened on this project was we ran into some termite damage, which, you know, every time we open up a wall, we just found termite, you know, just rotted wood or termite infested wood, and had to do a lot of tear down, a lot of cleanup work. But, you know, the good part about it is we're getting it rent ready right now. This is a rooming house. It's right by the Newport News shipyard, so we get a premium for the workforce there at the shipyard. And you know, so we're able to charge a much higher rent here, which is pretty cool. But one thing that you got to keep in mind, and I mentioned this is a rehab, whenever you're doing a rehab, you got to weigh in your holding costs. And basically your holding cost is the amount of time that you are not producing income, but at the same time you're paying the bank, right? So when you're doing your calculations about when you're actually going to be turning over a profit on a particular property, make sure you estimate your rehab budget. Make sure you estimate your rehab time, because typically things take about twice as long as you think they're going to take, and they cost about twice as much as you think they're going to cost. But we're getting real close. So today we want to just give you guys a quick update, kind of look over the progress. Things are shaping up real nice. We're going to look at the kitchen. We'll take a look at the living area, the living room area or dining room area, and then the first bedroom that we're going to rent out, as well as the bathroom. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick, and I'll show you guys around. All right, so this is the kitchen. This is one of the areas of the house that got the most work done to it. When we purchased the property, the kitchen was pretty much a mess. But basically what we had to do in here is we had to rip up the whole floor. We had to do wood replacement. We had to do some floor leveling, and we had to take out all the old cabinets. Now, with this particular type of flooring, it's something that I like to put in my rentals. This flooring right here is a vinyl type of floor. It comes in a plank. Basically, it's these plank sections here, and they're vinyl adhesive. So it's not a roll type of flooring, but I like to put this kind of product in some of my rentals because it is resistant to wear and tear, it's resistant to spills, and that kind of thing. I don't put tile in rentals because a lot of times people would drop stuff on the tile. I put it in the bathrooms, but not in the kitchens, because folks like to drop things. They undergo a lot of traffic, a lot of wear and tear. So this is a really good product. It's called Allure flooring that we use. Additionally, we did new cabinets. This had a dishwasher in it, so we ripped out the dishwasher. That's another thing I don't like to put in these kind of houses, because it's another thing that can break. Dishwashers, garbage disposals, they're just maintenance headaches, you know, and folks break them, they put the wrong things down in them. So we gutted all that stuff out and basically just put a functional kitchen, right? So we put new countertops, new cabinet bases. We actually salvaged the top cabinets here, just repainted, resurfaced. They'll get new doorknobs and all that kind of stuff. Fresh coat of paint, you know, make it shine, make it look good. We got a little bit of window pane repair that we're gonna have to do. But it's coming together pretty nicely. We just try to modernize everything. Dark colors are good. You know, you don't want things to be, you know, brilliant white, because that's gonna hide. It's gonna, you know, attract all sorts of dirt and whatnot. So I like natural tones and darker tones, because what they do is they just really hide the dirt for you. So that's the kitchen. We got, you know, over here we got to put a new stove in, got to get a new refrigerator, and we'll be ready to roll. So let's take a look at the dining room area. Rehab's going along perfect. You know, things are coming together quite nicely. We got stuff looking good. We got new flooring. We got new cabinets. You know, we got stuff painted. We got countertops. And guess what happens? You know, right after recording the video, a couple days later, lo and behold, our ceiling caves in, right? So you can actually see what at this point, we've replaced the drywall. But I'm gonna drop a couple pictures in here so you can see what happened. So you can see what had happened was, right, we were doing the rehab and whatnot, and a contractor got ready to leave for the day. And you know, noticed earlier there was a small bubble, and then he heard a loud crash, right? We was cleaning up and getting ready to leave for the day. So what had happened was, like I said, the condensation line on the AC upstairs, which is the air handler all the way up in the attic. So the air handler condensate line apparently had a crack in it that we didn't know about, you know, and it was actually had another line on top of it, so we couldn't see it. So that crack, what was happening was when the AC unit was running, condensate is going out, but instead of it leaving the house, it's coming into the house. You know, and a good friend of mine, Damon Diggs, he likes to say, be like water, because water always finds a way. And in this situation, water found a way. So that water, when it's supposed to be leaving out of the house, was going through the crack. This is a second story home, and it actually went down into the attic to that bedroom, soaked the carpet, worked its way through the subfloor, and settled out right here, and just saturated with water over time, and actually collapsed. So right now we had to recover from it. We got the sheetrock back up. We'll get it remudded, repainted, looking like brand new money. But you know, that's what happens. You're doing a rehab. You got to expect delays. Things are going to happen. You know, they're just hiccups. I like to call them speed bumps, but they are not stop signs. So, you know, if you run into a speed bump, let it be just that. Slow you down a little bit, but you keep on moving. You know, don't let it be a stop sign that stops you and prevents you from reaching your goal. So, hey, I want to shoot you guys a quick update about what happened here, but we're going to keep it moving, creating a brand new property, or creating a nice looking property for somebody to call home. All right, thanks. All right, so this is actually going to be the dining room, which is one of the common areas of the house. What this used to be, right over here, there's a wall we put in, which we basically closed off a room. It used to be a door that passed through to the other side, but we actually closed this area of the house up. In here, we had a lot. This is where I mentioned about the termite damage. Over here on the windows, we had termite damage, we had water damage. So literally just reaching into some of these walls, it was like just you could pull the studs out. So we had to do a lot of wall repair, which really delayed the project. But right now it's looking good. So we got, you know, sheetrock has been replaced. Things are shined up, they're looking good, and we're ready to go. So this will be an area where people can sit, they can eat, you know, so this will be one of the common areas of the house. Let's take a look at the bedroom next. All right, now this is one of the bedrooms. This will be the first bedroom we will actually rent out. And like I mentioned, we're gonna be renting out to folks who work at the local shipyard. And on this particular room, you know, what we had to do here was we actually added a closet, because this used to be kind of a living room area. So we converted this into a downstairs bedroom, which got a nice view outside. But you know, basically the work that we had to do, we had some ceiling damage. So it was sheetrock repair, water damage. So we had to retexture the ceilings. Like I said, we added a closet, you know, doors and whatnot to close this area off. And down here, this will kind of be almost its own apartment area, because what's going to happen is we're going to look at a bathroom over in the corner, over in the back here. The person who's renting this room will have full access to the room. They have their own bathroom, and they have access to the kitchen. So that'll be pretty nice. But the room is coming together. You can see we got a little bit more paint to do. We got to hang mini blinds and all that kind of stuff. But it's been trimmed out, you know, doorknobs and punch out type items. But we'll be ready to roll. We're actually already advertising the unit, so we're getting all ready to go. So, but you can see the final product is coming together. Within about a week or so, we should be ready to roll. So there you have it. That's the update status of this property. We're working on the upstairs as well. We'll have that rent ready as well. But we are actually started to advertise already. And what that does is a few things. It actually gets people ready to go and ready to be to get in here. But also, it kind of puts a deadline on us. And one thing about being an investor or anything you want to do, you want to set goals, you want to set deadlines for yourself. So we've already started to advertise. We got our sign in the yard. Folks are already starting to call. So it's going to be important that we screen tenants, you know, and we'll start that process early, you know, running background checks, running credit checks, eviction history, all that kind of stuff. So that's very important, an important key to your business. But I'm looking forward to this property getting fully occupied and basically being a cash flowing asset for us. So we'll give you an update again as time goes, as we get the upstairs ready to roll. And before we know it, in a couple months, we'll be all ready to go and moving on to the next project. Hey, that's all I got for you guys today. This is Marseille, aka the Property Pastor. Thanks for tuning in this today, and make sure you like and subscribe to our page. Have a great day, guys. Love you, and God bless.